What is environmental sustainability? The ability for the earth to continue to do what it's meant to do, which is provide clean air, food, and water. One of the caveats is that a sustainable earth should meet the needs of the global population.
What's stopping us from being environmentally sustainable? Overuse of limited resources, increase in demand for food, water, and land due to population increase. As a result, North Americans have one of the highest ecological footprints. We use more, waste more.
What role does the current North American diet play in hindering environmental sustainability? There are four factors. The first two are agricultural practices and livestock. The use of nitrogen-based fertilizers cause eutrophication of nearby bodies of water. Livestock production in mass quantities results in manure runoff, excess nutrients, which promote eutrophication and dead zone formation. Methane release is also a significant source of greenhouse gas emissions.
So the third factor is packaged food. Large amounts of waste are deposited into landfills and oceans as a result of our consumption of packaged processed foods. Lastly, international imports. Many of the products that we import from external countries are redundant. For example, 5 varieties of apples in each of our grocery stores. A lot of produce can be grown locally depending on the season, which supports a more sustainable environment.
Here are some interesting stats. It takes 2,464 gallons of water to produce 1 pound of beef in California, the same amount of water you would use if you took a 7-minute shower every day for 6 months. Compare this to only 25 gallons of water needed to produce 1 pound of wheat. 40 calories of fossil fuel are needed to produce 1 calorie of protein from feedlot beef, while only 2 calories of fossil fuel are needed to produce 1 calorie of protein from tofu. Livestock in the U.S. produce 2.7 trillion pounds of manure each year, 10 times more waste produced by Americans.
With each square foot of rainforest gone, up to 30 different plant species, 100 different insect species, and dozens of birds, mammals, and reptile species are gone. In the US, animal farms are responsible for 73% of the ammonia released in the air. Production of corn and soybeans, which are the major grains fed to livestock, causes massive soil erosion because these crops are grown in rows. We then lose nearly 7 billion tons of topsoil every year.
So, how can we help? Make educated decisions for a sustainable diet that is low in greenhouse gas emissions, low in waste production, low in the use of fertilizers, pesticides. Some ways to do this: eating less animal-based products, more plant-based products, decrease consumption of processed foods, eating locally grown food as much as possible, eating organic food,